everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea. It's nice to have you guys here. Today I'm filming at my parents' house. So I've got Lexi behind me, Gus is beside me on the floor. Well, Gus is kind of on alert, paying attention to the front door. Lexi is a total couch potato, so she's just kind of snoozing, aren't ya? Just kind of snoozing. It's Wednesday and I need a video for Friday. I almost wasn't going to film anything. I didn't have anything filmed for Monday, so there was no video on Monday, and then just the weekly vlog on Wednesday. And I didn't want to miss a video, another video. One a week is bad enough. But I didn't know what to film. And then yesterday, so Tuesday, knowing that I didn't have a video for Friday, I had an idea. And this is a new thing that I might do on a semi-regular recurring basis every 1 to 3 months, so you guys can let me know what you think. I've gained a lot of subscribers over the last couple of years. We're currently sitting around 830 something, which thank you. That just still blows my mind. But I've never really done much in the way of shout outs. I used to include a YouTube favorite in my monthly favorites every month, and then I kind of stopped doing that, and then I kind of stopped doing monthly favorites, and so I really haven't shared. I'm looking at my notes, by the way. I'm trying to keep this as streamlined as possible. I kind of thought it would be nice to start sharing channels that I love, and I'm kind of inspired for this by Lydia Millen. As a lot of you know, I'm a huge fan of Lydia Millen, or Millen Gordon, I should say, now that she's married. And she started doing, I don't want to call them shout outs, but kind of like a share the love on Instagram, where she would come onto her Instagram stories and just really rave about an account that she's found. And there was something about the verbalizing of it and the sharing why she loved that account more than just telling her followers, hey, go follow this person on Instagram. And that's kind of what I wanted to get at here. I talk more on YouTube. I don't really talk in my Instagram stories. I don't know why, but I don't. And I just kind of thought that this would be a kind of YouTube version of Follow Friday. So Twitter and Instagram do hashtag Follow Friday, or people on Instagram and Twitter do hashtag Follow Friday, where you just tag the accounts that you're loving, and it kind of tells the people that follow you to go follow them. And so I kind of thought doing a YouTube version of that, because I follow people on Instagram and Twitter, but a lot of the people that I follow that I follow religiously are people who I first started following on YouTube, and so those are like supplementary platforms, and YouTube is the main platform. So a lot of the people that I'm going to mention are on Instagram, they're on Twitter, so you can follow them wherever. But I feel like we don't get enough genuine sharing of the love, sharing of other channels on YouTube. It tends to be random and sporadic shout outs that's just basically go follow this person, go subscribe to this person. So I just wanted to sit down and do something that was a bit more genuine and a bit more authentic, and sharing why I actually love these channels and why I think they might be a good fit for some of my viewers. I'm gonna try to keep these videos to like 5 to 6 people. So I've got 5 small YouTubers, so their channels are below 5,000. I think they're all still even below 3,000. And 1 larger YouTuber. And so I think that'll be the format each time I do one of these. So starting with number 1, this is in random order, but number 1 is still gonna be my YouTube bestie / soul sister, Tamzin from the channel Tamzin Lena. I absolutely adore this girl. She's younger, like she's 18. I'm 37 going on 38, but I think she shows what's so wonderful about YouTube. When you're making content that resonates with other people, age really doesn't matter. We share a love of stationery and notebooks and pens. We share a love of beauty and skincare. We've got kind of similar tastes in clothing, so I love seeing what she picks up in her clothing hauls. She's really sweet, really genuine. We met very early in my YouTube kind of time. Our channels have kind of grown at a similar rate, and she's just so supportive and so wonderful, and all the superlatives. that you can think of. She just is. She is very authentic. It's just one of the things that I really love about her. And she's coming to visit me here in Arizona next month. We're now less than a month, so I am super excited about that. If you are into hauls, she does a lot of hauls, beauty and clothing and homeware. If you're into hauls, if you are into tag videos, she does some tag videos. If you just like having a chat with a friend, Tamzin is your girl. So I will have her information and all of the information for all the people that I'm going to be mentioning. All of their channels and social links will be down below in the description box. So definitely check out Tamzin. If books and book reviews and nail polish and beauty are your thing, you need to check out my friend Shannon from the channel Pages and Polish. Shannon is just an absolute dear. I love Shannon. When I watch her videos, she does these amazing tea talk videos, which is just like sitting down and having tea with a friend. So she's just, again, I think what you'll see as I'm talking about all of these girls is authenticity is a big thing. Shannon is very authentic, very genuine. She is herself all the time. She doesn't try to be anything other than who she is, and I really respect that in people that I follow. She lives in Canada. She started vlogging more. I love watching her vlogs and seeing snippets of her life in Canada, which is a very different life than mine here in Arizona. It's green. It's really green. And in the winter, there's snow, and it's amazing. She does great book reviews, which I now have a list a mile long of books that I want to read after watching her talk about them. So yeah, if you're into books and beauty, you need to check out Shannon. Number 3 is my friend Marie from the channel And the Color Green. Marie is my green beauty guru. If I want to know about the best brands, particularly skincare brands in green beauty, she's where I go. If I want to know more about how skincare works and more about just like how our skin works and how products work on our skin and why some products work better than others, like if I want to know the science side of it, Marie is absolutely where I go to. She's done a series of videos on her channel that are like little mini science lessons, like biology and chemistry lessons, which as someone who was never good in science, she manages to break it down in such an easy to understand way. And I always come away from those videos feeling like I'm a little bit smarter and know a little bit more about why hyaluronic acid in a moisturizer, it makes my skin feel so much better. Like now I get it, and I love that. So she lives in Hawaii, and I think that's another thing I love about YouTube is it lets me follow people from all around the world. And so with Shannon, I get to see what it's like to live in Canada, and with Marie, I get to see what it's like to live in Hawaii. I think she's on the island of Maui. So if you want to know more about green beauty, about skincare, if you want to see some beautiful shots from Maui, go follow my friend Marie. And hi, Lexi. Hi. What you doing? You moving over there? Okay, she's gonna move over there. I might have to film here more often. It's fun having the doggies in the background. Yeah. Mwah. Okay. The 4th person I'm going to mention is my friend Alice. She has 2 channels. I will link them both down below. Her main channel is Alice Red. If you want to watch beautifully crafted vlogs and videos, or if you want to learn more about photography, videography, you need to go check out Alice Red. That channel is just so inspirational and aspirational in terms of her skill and her talent. Alice is just an incredible photographer and videographer, and the way that she films and edits and crafts her videos is just on another level. So definitely check out her channel, Alice Red. If you're more into beauty, and she does amazing foundation reviews and Primark hauls on her channel, Red's Makeup Bag, so definitely check that out. She's posting a little bit more regularly on Red's Makeup Bag these days, but I would subscribe to both channels so that you get as much Alice as possible. If you were watching my London vlogs back in October, you might have seen the day that I met Alice. She came down to London and we went shopping in Primark, and we went to the British Museum and had a wander around there, and it was just really fun. She's one of the few YouTube people that I actually know in real life, so definitely go check out her channels. She's amazing. My fifth one is my friend Farah, who has the channel A la Parisienne. I have a lousy French accent, so she pronounces her channel way better than I do, despite the fact that my channel is also French. That was kind of a not so great idea on my part, but her channel is basically all about her life living in Paris. So she recently, well, not so recently now, I think she's been there for like a year or so, a year-ish, plus or minus. But it's about her time living in Paris, adjusting to life in Paris. She moved there from, I think she'd been living in Bangkok. She has a lot of vlogs as well as kind of lifestyle videos and fashion videos. It's been really interesting watching her go through that process of moving to a new country, kind of building a new life for herself in this new country with her young family. It's something that I really would love to do one day, so it's kind of nice to watch someone going through that and learn the lessons as she's learning them. But Farah is super, super sweet and does amazing content, beautifully shot and edited around Paris, and yeah, she's an absolute darling. And then the last person that I'm going to mention, my kind of bigger YouTuber, is Josie from the channel Fashion Mumbler. I've been watching Josie for a while, almost 2 years now, I think. She was at around 23,000 subscribers, definitely below 30,000. She was kind of around the 30, then 40, then slowly 60,000. Then all of a sudden it was like 70, 80, 90, boom, she's at 100,000. And then within months of 100,000, like it was less, I think it was less than 6 months, she was at 200,000. And now she's getting close to 300. And it's so much fun to watch someone and watch them for a while and watch them doing what they do because they love it and because they enjoy it, but then watch when that wave finally catches them and really takes them much further than they kind of thought they were going to get. She's also someone, I love that she vlogs her life. So she does weekly vlogs / outfit diaries. Josie is definitely the girl to follow if you love fashion. And she does a good mix of high street and high end. And so I also love her partly because she, like me, loves Ted Baker. So I can't afford to buy as much Ted Baker as she sometimes does. So it's a bit of living vicariously and shopping vicariously through Josie. She is definitely my go-to for all things fashion, and I love her accessories edits. She, will pick like really great accessories, and she knows her jewelry, she knows her handbags, she knows her shoes, and she does a good job of picking out high street alternatives for the high-end and designer items. And she's super sweet. I love her vlogs. I get to see a little bit around London because she lives in London. I love her two sausage dogs, Dickens and Dexter. I think, as with all the girls I've been talking about, it's just this feeling of such genuineness and authenticity that you can't help but feel like you know her. And so when you watch her videos, it's just like hanging out with a friend. So yeah, I could ramble on about Josie and about all these girls for 5 hours, and no one has time for that. So I'm gonna cut things off there. So those are my 6 YouTube favorites at the moment. I felt like when I sat down to do this video, those were the 6 that I knew I had to include. Josie I've been watching definitely for as long as I've been doing YouTube, but I think I found her before I started my channel. And the other girls, I think all of them I discovered during my first few months. And so Shannon and Marie and Tamzin and Farah and Alice have been longtime supporters of my channel, and I watch their videos religiously. Like I said, Tamzin and Alice I have met in real life. Tamzin is coming to visit me in Arizona, and Marie and Shannon and Farah, I know that if I called up Marie or messaged her on Instagram and said, hey, I'm gonna be in Maui, I know she'd come out and meet me somewhere. If I went up to Canada, I know I'd be meeting with Shannon. And Farah, I am coming for you in Paris one day. I will come visit you in Paris. And I was really gutted because when I was in London in October, Josie did do a meetup and I desperately wanted to go, and I woke up that day and just felt so ill and so tired. I knew that if I pushed myself to go to that event, it would just be a disaster. So hopefully the next time I'm in London, Josie will do another meetup and I can finally meet her in real life, because she's just been an absolute sweetheart. And she's one of the few big YouTubers, I think because she was still relatively small when I first started watching her. She replies to comments. You know, we've chatted a bit on Twitter and on Instagram, and it's just nice when someone who does have a big following still knows how to engage with their audience. And I don't feel the big channels I watch, like Josie's, I watch because I don't feel like I'm just another username in the comment section. So all of these girls, I knew that these had to be the first ones that would go in here because they have been my longest and dearest YouTube friends, and in terms of Josie, one of the bigger channels that I've been watching the longest and the most consistently. So they were a natural place to start. But I do have lots of other channels and I'm constantly finding new ones. And so if you guys have liked this, let me know in the comments and I can start doing this every 8 to 12 weeks or so. So let me know what you think, if you want this to be a monthly thing or if you want it to be every other month or every few months, and I can take it from there. But please do go into the description box below. I will link all of their Instagram, Twitter, YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. Lexi says goodbye. Gus does too. He's now sleeping over on the floor. And I will see you all soon in the next video. Thank you very much for watching this one.